This is one of the most famous hikes in eastern Canada, which means that it's also one of the most packed places on Cape Breton Island. As a result, this trail is now suffering from overtourism. With so much traffic on the Skyline Trail, wildlife and the ecological integrity of the area is being impacted. The Skyline Trail is often closed by Parks Canada because there are just too many people on it. And let's be honest, crowded trails don't make for a great experience for visitors. If you want to be more mindful of overtourism while visiting the Skyline Trail, here's what you can do. The first and most obvious thing to do is to skip it altogether. For beautiful views on a quieter trail, hike the Acadian Trail instead. For less crowds on the Skyline Trail, visit in the shoulder or off-season. The months of July, August, September, and October tend to be the busiest, so if you can avoid those, it will make a difference. It's also a good idea to hike the trail in off-peak times, like early in the morning. Another option is to take part in the Skyline Sunset Hike, which is a Parks Canada guided experience. On this guided hike, your guide will stop to describe the area's biodiversity, and you'll learn about the challenges facing the area's boreal forest, as well as the effects of overbrowsing by the moose population. Yes, there are moose present on the Skyline Trail. If you encounter one, stay far back from it, at least 30 meters, and stay still. Wait for the moose to leave and take a wider detour if necessary. Always keep a tree or another large obstacle between you and the moose. When you reach the headland of the Skyline Trail, it's imperative to stay on the boardwalk. The ecosystem on the headland is very fragile, and the boardwalk was designed to keep hikers from harming that fragile ecosystem. Just remember to keep wood under your feet. And finally, if you arrive at the Skyline Trail and it's closed, head to another beautiful nearby hike instead. Benji's Lake is just 5 minutes up the road, and it's a 3-kilometer in and out trail that brings you to a beautiful lake. If you decide to hike the Skyline Trail, be sure to pack in and pack out, stay on the designated trail, and pay attention to Parks Canada signage. Happy hiking!